Ultra Instinct Goku is coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3 DLC really soon, but we got lucky in having a lot of leaked gameplay footage that showcases pretty much all of his moves. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at some better than cell phone quality gameplay video in order to analyze and break down all of Ultra Instinct Goku's specials. But before we do, let's hit with the heavy hitting stuff, this dramatic finish. As we can see, this dramatic finish is actually being performed by Super Saiyan Blue Goku and not by Ultra Instinct, which completely explains him having the shirt and being in the Omen form as opposed to the Mastered Ultra Instinct form. So big props to any of you guys that were able to predict that beforehand. Okay, moving on to the first move. Here we are, we can see Goku now has activated his counter attack right there. And this looks like it has a pretty decent amount of active frames. Unlike Hit's counter where it's pretty narrow, this one seems to stay up for quite a bit of time. So much so where Ginyu was able to run forward and then punch. As you can see, the dodge takes place. Now who knows if you actually buffer an attack during the slide animation right here, because they did say you can change what you do at that point. And we've seen various attacks come out after that counter attack. Here he opted for a jab into what looks to be the auto combo that has a bit of a command grab. He launches him into the air and then does the attack that's similar to Jiren with the eyes and punches him back towards the ground. If you notice, he doesn't do the knee drop that we've seen in previous trailers either. The knee drop is a product of the EX version of this move. We then see Goku go into an EX command grab. However, when he does the other version of this move in some of the other footage we find, you'll notice that there's a set distance. And it's not all that big of a distance either. Maybe that was just the light version. Regardless, one of those does not have that long of a distance. He's able to go ahead and connect the super dash into it, into his aerial auto combo, where he's able to go into a jab attack right here as his first light. I'm assuming he's mashing light here, and that's the medium right there. And then he flips over and throws his feet down onto the opponent, slamming them into the ground. And that would be his aerial heavy. Immediately, he performs this little flip attack. Now, this flip attack is not a counter. This is just for maneuverability. As you can see, Ginyu hasn't even attacked yet, and Ultra Instinct Goku is already preparing the flip. So he does it once, he does it twice, back in the opposite direction towards Ginyu to make distance, and then does it a third time to go back over Ginyu, but Ginyu swaps out into Yamcha and it interrupts Ultra Instinct Goku's flip. And as Ultra Instinct Goku gets knocked back, he performs this attack right here, which is performed by holding down R1. That launches Yamcha to the other side, and I'd love to see if people start to bait this. I wonder if you can 2H that. Goku goes into the Air Blast, which is a multi-hit ranged attack, and then he goes into what seems to be a 2-hit 2H, where he flicks him with one kick and then nails him with another kick. But it seems as if you can cancel the second kick. Now, I'm assuming that's the 2H, but it may not be. Goku goes into what we believe to be a standing heavy attack, into a jumping air punch. Right here, what we're seeing Goku do is he has the ability to do a flip and then perform a Kamehameha, and you can go ahead and choose the direction of your flip, but he gets interrupted by Yamcha, and we'll take a look at that in a second. There he goes, trying to perform that move again, but it gets blocked this time, back into the command grab, and then into a just standard combo here. That's the EX version, and you'll see he does the knee drop this time, unlike before. And that's the best tech right there. That right there is by far the best move Goku has in his arsenal. Look at this extravagantly performed teabag. Look at that. The speed of Ultra Instinct is crazy. That's gotta be a true combo. TOD even. He then goes ahead into a Kamehameha, where he flipped backwards this time. Now this attack is interesting. It seems to be exactly what I had mentioned in a previous video, where it looks as if you activate this attack and it creates a little bit of a zone where if the opponent touches it, it just might hurt them. That is not a counter attack. Yamcha did not attack at all. Ultra Instinct Goku just spawned this attack in and Yamcha was left open. And he was able to super dash on that too, which immediately confirmed into a combo. Now, Ultra Instinct Goku does have a normal J2H, so he's able to launch them higher, so I bet you'd be able to actually get some pretty decent combos there. Here's his level 1 counter attack, and it does seem to 100% be a parry attack. This doesn't side swap, it does throw the opponent behind Goku, but then Goku teleports and smacks him back forward. We're seeing the same Kamehameha there where he flips, he does that holding R1 again, and as you can see right there, he did multiple flips this time. This is not a counter attack. It is able to cross up though. Look at how he just glides right over Hit here, and he immediately enters a command grab. So we now have confirmation that this is in fact a command grab, which many of us have already known, but there was still speculation that it might not be. So this clears that up for sure, because had it not been a command grab, Hit would have countered it. And that command grab is going to go ahead and swap sides. Now there's the special we talked about before. This is the level 2 that he has. You spend 1 bar in order to teleport side swapping in order to nail your opponent with a Kamehameha. You can spend an extra bar like we saw right there in order to flip backwards and launch yourself into the opponent again. So essentially they make you spend a bar to keep the same side. I would much rather that you kept the same side in any super, and having to spend a bar to keep the same side is a little bit not the best. But at least you should have the option to get the same side back. There we see him do the same flip he's been doing, but this time he decides to go ahead and throw those upside down punches in the mix. I'd love to see what other moves you can throw into that attack, because you can easily use that flip in order to mix people up. You can certainly cross someone up with that, so they're going to be prepared to block on the opposite side of themselves. And then we see that his level 3 can be used in the air. Also, Goku's assist, at least one of them, we don't have confirmation on all of them, but at least one of them is him doing the flip into the Kamehameha wave, which covers a pretty interesting angle. It seems to really only allow the person to either jump over it or jump between Goku and yourself. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this analysis. This character has a lot of depth, and I'm very interested to see what people do with him. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about him? Now check it out, if any of you guys are first time viewers, here on this channel we have ranked fights, we have combo tutorial videos, and we even stay up to date with any and all news regarding Dragon Ball FighterZ, including every single DLC character. So subscribe, become part of a community that loves Dragon Ball FighterZ just as much as you. I'll catch you guys around. Thank you for watching. Peace.